season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now on a rainy Florida afternoon. And we are underway from Miami. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard. Again, it's a chance. And we'll get it up here to 35 to 34 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Second and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Running left, A-Chain. They get a nice jump there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
I think first there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Pickup brings up second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up on a second and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Go ahead.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Taking a shot for down here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now Tua. And swing this out wide. Here's Ochoa. Now he's loose, starting up sideline. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. That's good. 48 yards. The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now first and 10.
Ready, shot. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Ready. Ready, team. Ready.
Looking to pass. Tua. Over the middle here. We'll go down to gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Ready. Out, out.
Hey, check on move, check on move.
Hey. Turbo 3, kick.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Browns get it. First down, touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's run forward on the new year as his kick is good.
Dolphins 7, Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Working to put a drive together.
Ready.
A carry here for Travion Henderson. And will maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Roman, to me, what's important right now in this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. This complete to Pope. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It gets this complete to Shaheed. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. The Dolphins get there this time and bring him down.
7 yards.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free runner back to the quarterback, and you know what a free runner turns into?
What?
A free hitter.
Let's go now. Press on ladies.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking inside, he's got a man. That's Cummings. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 43-yard
Plenty
line.
of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's Williams. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring in 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
to set. Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll set it to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cummins. A nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a gain of
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Henderson will try to run for the first. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play.
He shows you right there. He can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Tua going to throw. Look in the middle of the field. He's got him ran complete. And he's going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try to cover downfield.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there. A big one.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. The carry is complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
All right.
On play action, here's Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
To pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Go ahead. Out.
Give left side. Here's H.M. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there. Now they've got a first and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And I think they held him out. They did. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. The point after from the raindrops up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14. Patriots, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go and try to put some pressure on the defense.
At the 24-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
60. Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Again, it's Henderson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Ready.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready.
3rd and 12. They're going to look to throw. Let's take it in by his big tight end. That's it on the work. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll be taken in here about the 11. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
It's 2nd
Early down wants us to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Lion. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown for Patriots. Antonio Gibson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are back within a score. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass in the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
And they finally made an adjustment there as he looked at the mess. And they really get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. The 2 is going to change things up.
Long.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through the big-time pick 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie up the game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. gets out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Their own 38-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts
12 yards.
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go, long. Out.
From midfield, here's Tua. That's caught inside the 20. They'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready, tight. 20, TX. Solo left side up.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Michael Pittman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Dolphins 21, Patriots 14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Ready?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Cowboy 80, Packers 60, Packers 60. Red alert, red alert. Cowboy 80. Yep.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the open drive in the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
The Patriots take over.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. Hey, number 1. 18.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Coverage was great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's safe. 18. Ready.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And taking it to the 15-yard line from the Thorns brought down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They're right here. 18.
H.L. gets it from the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Tua. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. Out.
Here's Tua. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it force a turnover on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, are you placing them to get an opportunity?
Your head better be on swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Let's go now.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Come on, come on. Pass up, hiking, 18. 18, right in. Ready.
Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Patriots send out their punter. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Taking on the midfield logo. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
22, son.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Ready. Out, out, out.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get into football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out of the...
He's sitting back around the 28. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Check. Hey.
They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leads him to the 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The Patriots.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Ready. Ready. 60 Bison. Purple 80. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. And he hits it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
31-yard line.
On the set. Buffalo 18.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cowboys. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this complete to Pope. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They go play action here on 1st down. Here's throw. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Warriors 70. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
18 Cardinal.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. Henderson running straight ahead. And he's going to press this one forward as they start him right around the 1. And right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Tag, check, 70, Timberwolf.
Once more to Henderson. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
And you know it pains them to be this close, and you know they're going to want to go for it here, but they absolutely have to kick the field goal and get this back to a 1-score game. It's only logical.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Williams from 3 yards out. And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Ready.
That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slimly, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to keep it in the game.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now by word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
44. Ready. 18.
Patriot here, they stay on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Throwing now is turned by Noah. That's knocked away. Incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And it's fielded at the 34. That goes about 34 yards that time. And the Patriots take over
at their own 37-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take the fourth quarter lead. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 22.
First down. And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Check smash! Check smash! Let go!
Wrong here with Bigsby. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means if I want to run it inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
18, hide in. Cut 19. Cut 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And this winds up at a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. And the throw will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
18, Cougar 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out in the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a 1st down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
2nd and 10.
They're right here. 22. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Taking a shot for downhill. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it home for the Dolphins touchdown. Takedown, 60 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Dolphins 31, Patriots 21.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Here's 1st and 10.
come on. Hey.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end. But this one falls incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, took a shot as he went back up. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 40. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go now. Hey, cut 19. Cut 19. Mustang 19. Let go.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Patriots 28.
So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they're giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now Tagovailoa. This is taken in at the 5. And he's across for the late touchdown. And the final seconds, that should just about put a camper on this game.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits these points. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
38. Patriots 28.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Cougar, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Rashid.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit pressure and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Stop it at 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. 10 for 11, 10 for 11.
Looking to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Miami, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for New England, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to